Good Dunning. Welcome to another episode of Good Dunning. My name is Mr. Floyd, or Josh. There we go. And welcome. Suzette, Victor, Millie. All right, we're going to wake up here. And a little Palo Santo for you guys. And if you're new here, welcome. Palo Santo removes all the negative energy but leaves the positive. If you want to clear it all, use sage. Yeah, Smoky Joe's Cafe here. Sometimes it lights, but it doesn't smoke, and sometimes it lights and it smokes like a chimney. Right? Smokes like George Burns used to smoke. I don't know. All right, good Dunning. I said, hey, sugar, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey, honey, take a walk on the wild side. Do, 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 do. All right, good Dunning. Welcome. Let's poke out the Palo Santo here. Sometimes it wants to go out. Sometimes it just burns. Sometimes it doesn't burn at all. It has a mind of its own, I swear. All right, got a fantastic read from Christopher yesterday, and I'm feeling embracing my inner teenager a little. There you go. Yeah, I got a fantastic read as well. I'm here to save the world, but really, if you save yourself, guess what you do? You save the world, because you only live in your own world, right? Good night, Gracie. There you go. A whole different universe there. Remember those old Oh God movies from with George Burns there? Oh, when the one with John Denver, Oh God, Book 2. John Denver was an actor. Suzette, yes. All right, guys. Welcome to Friday. Today is the last day of Good Dawning this week, and tomorrow, I don't think we have anything over the weekend. Chloe got her crystals, but she's got to work through the box. So next week, most likely, we will have another Chloe's Crystal show. And all right. Welcome to a early morning. This is really, we now match the title matches the show. But this, as it stands here, is going to be the solid time for Good Dawning from now on. Don't forget today, guys, Care Bear will be live at apparently at 8:30 at the time that I used to go live, so 10:30 out in the East Coast universe there, which would be Care Bear's time. So apparently her appointment went well, and she will be back with us. There was no reason in Care Bear's universe, based on her appointment, I guess, to stop being part of our universe, and so she'll be live on today at 8:30. So directly. There is that a word? Directly. There we go. Not directly, but directly after Truthwave, we'll have Care Bear will be live. So I'm sure there's a few of us there, at least one, and another person I know who will probably be watching together. But so yeah, a bunch of us will watch, and good stuff. And so put your send your love to Care Bear as there's apparently no reason for her not to be live, so she will be. But we understand why she wouldn't be if need be. So there you go. So today we will work with the Divine Masters deck here, and I'm tempted to take a picture of this and send it to Hay House and say, "Yo, what happened to your ink press on your box?" But let's just see what they say. But we'll see about that. It's more work than it's probably worth here. Check out Christopher on Ghost Squad Scotland. So here, I'll pin that for now because there's nothing pinned. Pin message. You don't drink. All right, he would be the small channel of the day. Would be Christopher at the Ghost Squad Network there. Christopher is an amazing soul, and I get it. I'm grateful. If you're watching, Christopher, we love you. But sometimes he's hanging out in the background, or he watches in replay or rewind because he's in Scotland. And exactly, it's not dawning there. It's actually in the afternoon, but nonetheless. All right. Did you see Hay House sale on the card decks? Woohoo! Oh, I'll check that out for sure. If Hay House is having a sale on their decks, I will check that out. Yeah, Care Bear has an example for all of us to kind of, with dignity, right? Just using the family, right? Stepping through and climbing up and out, and good for her. It's 1:05 in Scotland. Oh, Lottie, good dawning. So she would know. So yeah, it's 1:05 in the afternoon in Scotland. So exactly. So yeah. So check out Ghost Squad there. He's and the Lottie too. Lottie B. If you need a musical interlude, Lottie B. And if you want to put your channel in, we'll rotate it in. All right. So let's work with the Divine Masters cards here. We'll see who divinely shows up. We've shuffled, and we'll cut them in threes. 1, 2, and 3, and restack. Take the bottom card as the energetics of today, or for the weekend, really. And 1, 2, and 3. All right, so 3 cards as to how to obtain those energetics. And you got it, Lottie. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right. I say nothing, but we work with her, and we haven't put cards out in a while, and they just weren't getting. And then my life shuffled, so eventually we will get back to putting out the Kuan Yin and the Isis videos as well. I just need to find the small Isis deck, or I can just use the big deck. But either way, and it's spelled with a K or a Q. Kuan Yin comes in, and maybe we'll end up channeling her today. We haven't channeled much of Kuan Yin. But there's Kuan Yin, and she is enlightened action. So there you go. Choose compassion. Move forward. And is Grace here? Good dawning, Grace? With Grace, right? But if you ever feel grace, ease, or peace in your universe out of the blue, right? Like, all of a sudden, like, whoa, where did that grace come from? That's Kuan Yin. So enlightened action. So jump in there with Kuan Yin and choose compassion. Move forward with grace, ease, and peace today. So absolutely. Lottie. All right. Let's switch. Lottie, you are. You please. There you go. Lottie, we've replaced the pin message. You are in the. We'll just keep rotating her. No, we're going to leave Lottie in there, but she's in the chat here. So if you're here, you do get an advantage of the pin message for sure. So Lottie, yeah, check out Lottie's channel. It's pinned now in the comments. And if you need a musical interlude, I watched it last night. It was very peaceful. And do check that out, please. All right. So then to obtain Kuan Yin's energy today, which is grace and peace, right? All you have to do is ask for it, of course. It's always granted to you. 808, Aries, Saint Germain's number. Michael. All right. So the next one is Michael and Faith. In order to get to Kuan Yin and her energies. Spiritual calling, divine protection, and breakthrough moments. So there's been a lot of that going, at least out in the energetic field about, cool, check out Lottie. She's, it's nice and chill, for sure. It's like watching a Sunday morning, if that makes any sense, and I think it does. Michael and Faith. So it's she's easy to watch, like Sunday morning. There we go. Divine presence, breakthrough moment. So in your case, as we're shifting here, and I know that for myself and the reading that I had from Christopher from Ghost Squad Scotland there yesterday, something I was flabbergasted would be the word. So where's my breakthrough moment was all he was talking about. So in your universe, where is your breakthrough moment? And really, if you have like for myself, having that tower where I one job, poof, poof. And then the next day, a new job, there's a breakthrough moment right there. So grappling that tower before it fell was a pretty breakthrough moment on my end. All right. So then, oh, wow. This is, we don't make these up here. We do what we do, right? Saint Germain. We are grateful that we are here, right? We are in card form, right? So Saint Germain is come to say hello as well. And of course, this channel was started with channeling of Saint Germain through my higher self. And so Saint Germain, the violet flame, it's asking you to utilize the violet flame for cleansing energies, and we will do so today. Alchemy, releasing the old, make way for the new. So what are you needing to release in your frame? And generally, the old is old energies, right? We're not literally releasing the old. We're not like looking around finding something. Oh, this shirt, I've had it for 30 years. Release. No, but we're releasing old energies. Energies that keep us what? Stuck in old cycles. So, all right. So, Saint Germain, and it's interesting. Everybody's artist rendition of Saint Germain is different. Yours could be your artist rendition of Saint Germain may be completely different from this one. There are many Saint Germains, and many of them look alike. And your Saint Germain may vary. There you go. So Tina. Good dawning. Bunny Binsky, good dawning. All right. And then finally, when we've talked to him before too, Seraphis Bay. So we've got some old friends coming back here. So Seraphis is back with a paradigm shift. Holy cow. So, yeah, activization to grow, make necessary change. So, what do you need to change and activate within yourself? So, all of these here are absolute fire. We've got Kuan Yin and her beautiful Prakriti Rose and enlightened action. So, make sure that whatever you're doing today, is it enlightened? Are you in the old or are you in the new? That's going to be the question you want to ask yourself. And what is your action? Old action. Is it based on old energies, old vibration, or are you in the new? Can you move forward with peace, with grace in your universe? And there we go. And all right, then Michael and Faith, divine protection, breakthrough moment. So what do you? Ooh, it's going to be an interesting weekend for sure. So what breakthrough are you looking for yourself this weekend? And then Saint Germain, as we all know, with the violet flame. So protect yourself. Utilize the violet flame. We will do so today in this live. And then finally, Serena, good Dunning. I'm going to go, Serena, since you just popped in. I will do a quicker, and I was in the middle of it, so I'll start over. Serena, for you. Kuan Yin is our energy for the weekend, so we're trying to step into Kuan Yin, our divine grace, and enlightened action. So it's choose compassion, move forward with grace. All right, so we're redoing this for Beth Maven, who just showed up. Grateful. Michael and Faith is one of the cards to get to Kuan Yin's graceful, peaceful, amazing energies. And so your spiritual calling, what is that for you? Are you in the old? Are you in the new? Divine protection and a breakthrough moment. So keep your eyes open. It's going to be a crazy weekend for all of us here. Saint Germain came up as well. So, yeah. So the violet flame. So use your violet flame. Utilize that alchemy, right? Releasing the old, moving forward with grace, releasing the old. We can see where this is going here, right? Make way for the new. And what's new in your universe, Saint Germain's telling me, because I'm pulling these cards. Saint Germain's telling me, and it's a center card on what we need to do for this weekend. That new is coming in. Are you allowing for new? Can you see new? And can you stand in the energies of what is new? All right, Seraphis Bay. Finally, paradigm shift. So we're going to make that if you bring in the new, and you've got the grace of Kuan Yin, and you've taken enlightened action, and you have your spiritual calling here, well, yeah, you're going to have a paradigm shift for sure. And so what's your paradigm shift? Can you step into that with Seraphis? And the activation to grow, making the necessary changes. So are you in the old or are you in your new energies is the question. And yeah, so all right, guys, so let's work with the and so, yeah, as we rebuild after the reshift at the 6 a.m. here. All right, so let's work something going on, having a super weird day. Yeah, the energies. And how so? How is it super weird there, Bethany? Let us know in the chat. But if you're having a weird day as well, I know I am having an amazing day. The energies have just been off the chain good. But there we go. But yeah, so we have two cards left on basically two cards left on palm reading here. There we go. We got the right ones. 99 and the 100. So we're going to finish like the lost time this morning. Just weird. Yeah, there's been, for myself, it seems like time is actually compressing. There we go. I can't do this right. Compressing. Slowing down. There we go. Like the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, the past couple have been slow. Not like physically, but it's like, wait, we're still not even to 16 yet, because I'm marking it by because there's a bill I have to pay. And so it's like, wait a minute. And so, yeah, from my end here, it's like, well, the energies have kind of slowed down. But yeah, I can definitely see that, Beth Maven. Well, time traveling, that thing. Lindsay, good dawning. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Squares. All right, so number 99. We have two cards left here, so that's it. And we are done with the palm reading. Not totally. We'll find something new to utilize, but we're done with this palm deck. All right, you can go back in its home, right? Squares. Squares. We're not talking like nerds or anything, but the square, like geeks or anything. Squares, right? There, square. So if you have a square right there or somewhere around there on your hand, squares on the palm can be positive or negative if they straddle the lifeline and cover a break. This is said to be protective, providing strength and support in times of need. So maybe I have one of those, right? But no. So check your, and you really got to get down there and look. I mean, you can see there it is. That little box would be like right there if you have one. And you'd see a little square there, but I don't know. And then finally, the last card, and again, this is just one man's interpretation. There's a trillion different interpretations, not literally, but the millions of your hands. And, all right. So the last card, the square. Another square. A square on the left line, which is most straddling a break in the lifeline. So if you have a square on your lifeline, and again, this would be your lifeline. Right there you go. That's your lifeline. So if you have a square on your lifeline, one which is non-straddling a break. So if it's not straddling a break in the lifeline, it may indicate time in confinement. Example, time spent in prison or a monastery. There you go. Ooh. All right. So if you've been in prison there, you might, but we've all been in prison, but it's been in our own energies, right? That's the prison we've all been in. So yeah, I don't know about you, but so we'll get these posted up. And sayonara to the palm reading cards. If you want to revisit the palm reading card party, you can at any time by either rewatching these or going into the community tab where I haven't posted anything of my own, just the cards over the past month and a half. So we'll get back to posting sayings and pictures and whatnot as well. But I'll get these up and we'll clear out the palm reading cards. But thank you guys. Appreciate it. Play love. I think so. Serena. All right, guys. So yeah. So welcome to Friday, and let's clear some energies for the weekend as well. We'll put Kyle Gray in his deck, and I want to take a picture. I send it to Hay House. I'm considering it. I think they'd have better inking, but though it is dry out here, so anything's who knows. All right. All right. And we will work with the rose quartz as well for today, as suggested. All right. So who's live today? Care Bear's live at 8:30. Truth Wave will be live at 7:45, 9:45. And then right after Truth Wave is Care Bear. Teresa did not go live yesterday, but let's take a moment here, and I don't think she'll be in the chat, or will we see her for a few days, to say the least. But yeah, Teresa's father, Hershey, good dawning. Teresa's father, as we know, was going through, it was in hospice there. And when you're in hospice, exactly. So favor to Teresa there. If you go over to her channel, she posted a 3-minute live. It says grief. I'm needed to leave a comment. So yeah, check that out and do leave a comment underneath the video that was set up there. That's where she's going to be collecting her condolences. And so please send love and favor over to Teresa, who's normally live on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays with Wounds to Wisdom there, as her father finally did pass. And so if you can get a chance to go over to her channel and leave a comment underneath what would have been her live yesterday otherwise. Let's see. Today is Friday, so Hershey will be live today at 5 p.m. Eastern time, which would be 3 o'clock our time, my time. So Hershey will be live today, so check out Hershey. And then Care Bear, again, the big one is Care Bear being live this morning at this dawning at 10:30 a.m. East Coast. We will have Care Bear back. Apparently, there is no legal reason for her not to be live, so she's going to do so. And so we're grateful to have her back live. And Krista today at noon as well, I do believe. Krista will be live at 10 a.m. as well. So half an hour after Truth Wave, Krista will be live. And so there we go. And if anybody else is live, let me know in the chat there. But yeah, so favor to everybody today. Let's clear some energies for the weekend here and set up intentions to have a good weekend. And favor. And grateful for all of you guys who are awake and here. And Hershey, we love you. And Favor, I guess you found a forever home for the kittens there, and so we will miss them. But grateful that they have that you're not the forever home if you didn't want to be, and grateful that you found a forever home for them. My first deck was Kyle's Angels and Ancestors. Ooh, great deck. Yeah, I want to get a couple more decks, but right now financially, it's just not. It's not exactly. But eventually, yeah, we will get a couple more decks. I'm still, if I ever find it, the small Kuan Yin deck is the one I'm in need of next. So there we go. The small Kuan Yin deck is what we need next. We think so, but it doesn't work out. They will be back. Okay, Favor. Blessed. All right. So Hershey, I think she found a permanent home for the kitties that she found that were way young and way abandoned. So Favor to Hershey there. All right. So let's do some clearing here, and then we'll work with the rose quartz to clear up and bring love into our energetic field. You can use this in one of two ways. You can use it for energetic clearing, like clearing trauma and heavy sadness and such. And you can use it also to clear space to bring in love. Rose quartz is the stone of love. Not that all stones can't be love. Even black onyx can hold love. I love you. Now get away, right? Or tourmaline. I love you. Now take your energy, negative energies into the tourmaline. But yes, so all stones can be loved. But found out yesterday that Joe Don Baker, actor, whose tribute. Oh, they had a miss. Oh, that's right. Oh my God. So yeah, the MST3K. Ooh, he passed away. Oh, Favor. I did. That one didn't make like headline news, so I didn't see it. Not that I really headline news is really headline news, but you know what I mean. So big favor there. So one of the Joe Don Baker, one of the MST3K, the original one, passed away. Ooh, favor. And Mystery Science Theater 3000. If you've ever watched MST3K, I'm sure everyone's had that one night where they're a couple sheets to the wind there, and in some form or fashion, and then MST3K comes on, and it's like the dumbest. I mean, they used to some of the craziest movies there, but if you never watched that, check it out. It's if you want a reverent time, right? The fun part is seeing who gets what jokes, because there's so many different levels to when they slap stuff against the movie. That it's interesting. Some people are like, what did he just say? I have no idea what he was talking about. And some people are laughing, right? It's many different levels there, but so check that out. All right. The most popular bad movies. There you go. Yeah, there's some terrible movies on MST3K, and that's part of the idea is that they're trashing. Oh, I lost my paper. Trashing those movies there. But let's clear some energies for the weekend and set some intentions as well, and ground into what we are looking for this weekend. What are you looking for this weekend? For me, I'm just looking to keep on moving forward, right? So we work Saturday, we DoorDash Saturday and Sunday, and yeah, so we're not door dashing like Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown here, but at the same time, we are exactly. It's taking it a little more seriously as a second job, so to speak. And he would MST3K was an amazing show. So I don't know what happened to. Yeah, so if you can catch a rewind or a replay of that anywhere, you can probably go on YouTube and find a bunch of episodes too. But yeah, so if you want to have one of those irreverent, dark, crazy, weird 3 a.m.s, watch an episode of MST3K, a crazy movie. But yeah, so let's clear some of the energies that we have for this weekend here. Whatever we're going to do for you this weekend, may it be in the new, not in the old energies. And so from our end here, let's take some breaths. We're going to breathe in. We're going to clear the chalkboard of anything that we have that may be sitting in front of us. Come to my mega pizza plex. Okay, we can do that. All right. If you really want us to come to your mega pizza plex, come back in 30 minutes and we'll discuss it. Otherwise, enjoy your mega pizza plex. No, we're not going into any of that. May he rest in peace. He was pretty popular in the 70s. All right. So from my end here, let's clear some energy. So take a deep breath with me if you would. And all of you guys who are here, I appreciate it. I know making a shift of 2.5 hours, going earlier, is not going to hold everybody as people are still sleeping. And especially if you're going west, it's even earlier. So before the sun comes up. So I'm grateful for all of you guys who are here and who have stuck and continue to stick with Good Dawning. And 2 weeks, we will have our 1 year extravaganza, whatever that's supposed to mean. And so yeah, my first concert was Kiss in 1973, I think. Wow. Kiss, that was like, it would be like the Good Dawning, Chloe. Yeah, there we go. Chloe, we love you. Thank you, squishies. So Chloe got a new box. She just got it in, and I replied to her. So we will probably next week at some point have a new Chloe video live. It can't be Saturday, unfortunately. I'll be at work at 9 o'clock. But otherwise, unless you guys want to get up really early, yeah. So we'll figure it out though, and have a. One of my English teachers retired to do sci-fi movies. He was in the Toxic. He was the Toxic. Holy cow! He was the Toxic Avenger. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. So your English teacher became the Toxic Avenger. That's pretty awesome, actually, when you think about that. Really, how cool is that? All right, guys. So let's do some work here. So take a deep breath in with me. We're going to clear energies for the weekend, or whatever you've got planned for this weekend. May it be amazing. Whatever is going on in your universe this weekend, may it be awesome. And may you generate amazing weekends for yourself. You're the one generating whatever you choose. It's your energy, and everything that pours out of you, your resonant energy, is what pours into your physical universe. So if you want an amazing weekend, all you have to do is the I Am presence, command an amazing weekend. All right, and we're grateful to see you here, Chloe. We love you. And all right, so take a deep breath in. As we breathe in, we'll breathe in all possibilities for this weekend. As we breathe out, all the unclearness, right? The unclarities, will be released. And so anything that's blocking you, any old energies, we'll blow those out as we release our breath. And then we'll take a couple of satisfied breaths and do an invocation. We'll cross in the invocation and the channeling for this weekend. And yeah, see what we got. All right. So take a deep breath in. And release. Breathe in. Hold it for 4 seconds. Some people call it box breathing. I call it cycling your breath. And breathe in. All right, now we're going to do 3 breaths. These are sigh breaths, satisfied breaths. So as we breathe in, we're like normal. We breathe out, though. We feel ourselves like we breathe out. We breathe this wedge. We build this wedge like right where our chest and our rib cage meet and our stomach. We kind of fold over there. And as we breathe out, we say the words, satisfied. As we say the word satisfied, we do it with a sigh. We drop into our heart chakra almost instantly. So if you're ever in a space where you need to find your presence, right? For example, and we'll do this as an example, if you're arguing with somebody and they come in and start saying stuff, instead of going into reaction mode, do this. Ready? Let's take a satisfied breath. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. You don't have to say satisfied out loud. You can say it within yourself. It works just as well. So breathe in. And breathe out. Satisfied. You can do something to that effect when you're with somebody who's maybe knocking you out of your energy, right? So let's do it this way. We're fighting, blah, blah, blah. And instead of reacting, take a deep breath in. You're standing there. You're talking to them. You bend over a little bit. Say it to yourself, right? You're going to be instantly, and we'll go over, there's another technique that I learned from a video, and we'll go over that on Monday, but we'll start with this one. I just need to rewatch the video to square up the technique, but it's about getting into a breath space that will drop you immediately into your centered space so you don't get into arguments and whatnot with people. So if anybody comes at you, like, so if you're at home today and your spouse, if you have a karmic spouse, comes in and starts yelling at you, then first thing you do is take a deep breath in while he's yelling or she's yelling. Most of us, it's he's yelling. But then we cut right here. Really satisfied, right? We just do it to ourselves. You don't even have to do the hands, just. And then when they come back, it's like, what? I'm good. What? I don't need to get into that argument because you're in your heart space. So let's do one more. All right, breathe in, hold it, find that space, like karate chop yourself right here, bend over, satisfied. Right into your heart space. So you do something to chill, satisfied, grateful, any of those work. Then you drop into your heart space there. You will immediately not be triggered by, you want to not raise your cortisol, right? Somebody's yelling at you and you're just like Charlie Brown. It's like, wah, 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 right? It's just going through your head. Just, you were saying something? Easy, right? It may piss them off because what are you doing, right? But once you drop into your heart chakra there, whatever they're doing, you've recentered, right? So somebody comes and unsquares your center, right? And starts yelling at you. Your boss comes in. And so your boss comes in, Mr. Lumberg, and he wants to yell at you about your TPS reports and have you work this weekend. When Mr. Lumberg comes over to your desk and starts going, we need to talk about your TPS reports. Then you just, what about my TPS reports? Because you're back centered. You're going to get uncentered when Mr. Lumberg shows up. But when Mr. Lumberg shows up and you breathe in and drop into your center there to discuss your TPS reports and maybe having to work over the weekend, jolly good dawning. Yeah, you will be centered. So I challenge you today, if you fall out of center, wherever it may be, whatever's going on in your universe, drop into the satisfied breath, and you will fall in some fashion. You'll climb right back in to center there, and it's almost a guarantee that it, or your money back, but you didn't spend any money. But exactly, but it's always worth a shot, right? All right, it's more. I like that. It's more counteract low vibe. Yeah, exactly. Why you don't need to counteract the low vibes at all. Somebody's coming at you and they're like, oh, blah, 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 karmic, blah, blah, karmic, blah, blah, karmic. And you're just like, what did you say? Excuse me? Because you just drop in. It's like, all right, whatever. I love you. And yeah, you don't have to own any of that. Instant cortisol wash. Exactly. But yeah, we don't need to own anybody else's negative or heavy energies like that for any reason. All right, so let's do some clearing for this weekend. So we're going to grab the chalkboard here. If you're new with us here, what we do is, and if you're watching in the rewind or the replay, or if you're new, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You never know. I do own a gimbal, and door dashing is not like I'm required to like stand there 24/7. It's or anything I'm doing. So yeah, in that aspect, you never know. You may get a ramblings, or you may get a me walking around the park in between dash orders this weekend. But grab my gimbal either way. Keep it with me. But so yeah, the DJI gimbal. But so from your end, then let's get one more centered breath. So we're gonna do one grounded breath because we ungrounded already. So yeah, keep that in mind. How long can you stay grounded once you do that breath is the other question that you might want to ask yourself. So you may want to test yourself on that, right? Have somebody yell at you. No, never, right? But drop into your heart chakra space and then see how long you feel you're in your heart chakra. Just go about your universe there. For me, I can still feel it. It's still there. I'm still like walking. Like if I was walking down the street, I'd be walking like this, like my heart. Although technically, remember back in the day, right? I pledge allegiance to and you put your hand over your heart. Where would you put your hand? Over the left side of your chest, right? And they say if you have a heart attack, you would feel it tingling in your left. Well, now apparently you want to go, I pledge allegiance. Wait, there you go. I pledge allegiance to this. Is apparently and then the Mandela effect. The heart's in the middle of the chest. But and then I learned in anatomy in school, but the heart should be over here. But apparently now the heart, as my heart is moved, and so is yours. It's in the middle of your chest, like your kidneys are now under your rib cage, right? And where kidney punch. But how the hell does that happen? But nonetheless, yeah, right. So put your hand over your heart. Put your hand over your heart. There you go. Like that, which really used to be like that, but now it's like, what you talking about, Willis? Exactly. So nonetheless, yeah. So use that and drop. Let people be them angry selves, and we can drop into our heart chakra and just be like, "What? You said something? I'm not going to fight you. What? Exactly." The kidneys too. Yeah, it's crazy. What are you going to see next? The third eye is moved to the top of the crown, and so you're looking up. Right? Who knows? But anyways, Welcome to our wild and wacky world. So let's clear some energies for this weekend. We'll take one side breath, and then we're going to clear the cords. We're just going to see ourselves with a clean, open chalkboard. So whatever is blocking our energies right now, we want to clear them so that we can set intentions to have a great weekend. And then we're going to do a grounding of intentions and a channeling combo to ground in for this weekend, set intentions to have an amazing weekend, right? Because you're amazing. And why can't your weekend be amazing? And then we are going to set up that amazing weekend through the channeling here. All right. Sounds like it was a healing in process dream. Perhaps you are ready to heal. There we go. All right, guys. So take we're going to do one more side breath. We'll drop in, and then we're going to clear we'll do some chalkboard clearing, and then we'll do an invocation / channeling here. Thank you, whoever's hitting the hearts. I appreciate that. It from this end, it's good to see. Thank you. I just say thank you for doing so. All right, so maybe slurp or a coffee here. Breathe it. That's generally not sorry. Good. All right, here we go. All right, so breathe in. Karate chop. Hold it. Satisfied. All right. Should be in your heart chakra. So go ahead and clear some energies. Take the chalkboard here, and whatever is blocking you, whatever is blocking you, erase it from the chalkboard energy-wise. We're not talking physical people, just situations, monetary, otherwise, what have you, lack, whatever it is in your universe that you are feeling. And you can feel lack. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's going to create more lack. So just clear all of that, write it on the chalkboard, and we'll clear it. You can get a piece of paper and write it out and ball it up. If you live by the beach, run out there and throw it on the water. Throw it in the sand and watch it get taken out to tide. If you're still got snow on the ground, then maybe Lindsay, then you can write it in the snow and it'll melt away. But yeah, just clear the energies. We're starting with a clean deck for this weekend. So if there's anything that you feel may be blocking you for this weekend, right? And of course, if you're already if you're cosmic connection, then you're already in the weekend, but that's a whole nother deal. Shoom. Shoom. All right, you can keep clearing energies. For me, I'm just literally wiping away anything that could block my weekend from being more awesome than it's already going to be. It's how you see it, right? And now we're going to do an invocation. So, Saint Germain, we are grateful that you are here. We are channeling through Josh for you, to you today. And we are going to bring somebody in. So hang on a moment. Kuan Yin is here for you. You saw my card. We are going to talk about grace and compassion this weekend, and having compassion for yourself, and having grace for yourself, and allowing grace into your universe. And Grace, if you are in the chat, we love you. But we are talking about the grace in your heart. We are talking about the grace in your soul, and we are talking about giving others grace in their universes. Kuan Yin wants you to have the most amazing weekend. So follow with Kuan Yin as we clear the energies. Allow for the openness of the weekend and allow for peace, love, and the grace of the divine feminine to step in to your creation this weekend, to step into your universe, Care Bear, to step into your love this weekend. So join Kuan Yin as we go through an invocation for an amazing weekend. Kuan Yin brings in the energies of love, and we see the energies of love in your weekend. We clear the energies of hate and anger and frustration, and we see each of your weekends with peace, with compassion, with grace, and with love. We see each of your weekends turning out to be the greatest weekends you never thought you could have, right? And we see each of you this weekend living in love, living in peace, and living in the abundance that you choose for yourself. We see each of you living the life you are destined to live. Remember, it's your universe. Kuan Yin is asking, are you living your universe, or are you living in somebody else's universe? Are you creating the universe that you are wanting to create? Or are you allowing others to create the universe they want to see for you? That is a question. Are you allowing for the compassion of Kuan Yin and the love of the greater universe to come in to assist you in your life, in your universe, and in your compassionate passions? Are you seeing through realize the love that is around you? And can you realize when the grace is being given to you? Kuan Yin is asking for you to step into your divine feminine, to allow for change, to allow for yourself to merge with that divine masculine. For only sitting in your divine feminine only gets you halfway there. To get off of the couch, you need to exercise your divine masculine as well. So we are asking you today, Kuan Yin is asking you to step into that energy of love, the energies of compassion, and the energies of action. Kuan Yin is asking you to step into your highest loving self. Kuan Yin is asking you to give that compassion to others as well. Not everybody can see their universe as you do. Not everybody can feel the love that you do. And not everybody can be as amazing as you are, right? Because they don't feel that they are. You have to allow yourself to feel amazing. You have to sit in your energies of amazement. And if you, Kuan Yin is saying, if you are not feeling that grace, if you are not feeling that love for yourself, that love from the greater source field, from the universe, and from Kuan Yin herself, go ground. Go find a tree. Go join with Mother Nature, right? Find that love from others, from the earth, from a bird flying overhead. Connect with white buffalo calf woman, maybe. And find yourself barefoot on earth. Find yourself hugging that tree. Kuan Yin wants you to understand everything is connected. And if you are disconnected from yourself, then you cannot connect with your loving, living universe. It all starts with you having to connect with the love inside of yourself, with the compassionate heart that you have inside yourself, and with the joy that you can bring to others. Kuan Yin is asking you to connect with that compassionate heart this weekend. Kuan Yin is asking you to connect with the love that you have within yourself this weekend. And Kuan Yin is asking for you to step into the divine beauty that you see all around you this weekend. Step into that. Be the love that you are looking for. Be the divine beauty. No matter what you look like, you are divine and you are beautiful. Do you carry yourself that way? Do you see yourself as the divinity that you are? Or do you see yourself as anger and frustration and karmic energies and lies and all of this stuff that society and your parents and everybody else is trying to cram into you? Are you seeing yourself as labels like I am an employee, or I am a Republican or a Democrat, or I am? Are you allowing for yourself to label yourself as love, dearie? Are you allowing yourself? Kuan Yin is asking, are you allowing yourself to label yourself as compassion? Are you allowing yourself to label yourself as peaceful? Are you allowing yourself to label yourself as helpful? Those are the questions. Why do you label yourselves as angry or frustrated or broke or poor or ugly? Or why not label yourself with I am compassionate, I am loving, I am helpful, I am amazing? What you label yourself as the energy that you are grounding into will create your universe. So if you are not giving yourself compassion, then you are not going to live a compassionate life. If you are not giving yourself grace, then you cannot give grace to others. And if you are not giving yourself love, how can you expect love to be given to you nor show up in your universe, right? You have to be what you are looking for first. So if you are looking for abundance financially, then you have to strut like you have the financial abundance already in your wallet. If you are looking for love, then the first thing you have to do is be the love to yourself. Then carry that love to others and be that love that you are looking for. It is not about where is the love for me. It's about how can I be that love so that it is mirrored back to me. Are you in understanding? Kuan Yin wants you to see where you are creating the dervishment in your universe, where you are stepping out of your divine feminine frame, stepping into the broken energies, and then looking to create when you haven't even grounded into 50% of what you need to ground into in your divine feminine first to put the plan together. Are you seeing how you are not even moving forward if you are sitting there in those energies? You have the choice. It is all up to you. You're like Snap, right? You have the power, you remember. So you can choose what power you want. You can choose to sit in karmic energies. You can choose to sit in your broken divine feminine. You can choose to sit there and want the universe, I don't know what to do, bring it to me. Or you can choose to ground into, get off your Hillary Duff, right? Kuan Yin is asking you to stand strong, put your feet on the ground, step into your universe, and lead with love and compassion. Can you do so? That is the question Kuan Yin is asking of you today. So when you go out into your weekend, what energies are you grounding into? Are you grounding into love and compassion? Or are you grounding into fear and hate? Are you grounding into abundance, financial and loving abundance? Are you grounding into Mother Nature? And are you grounding into the beauty that you see all around you? That is going to be the question. Now, are you seeing the ugliness? Are you seeing the hate and the divide? Are you seeing karmic lessons? And if you are, then you are seeing only the darkness inside yourself. If you are seeing the love, the peace, and the compassion outside in the greater field, then you are seeing the love, the peace, and the compassion inside yourself. Are you seeing that? Kuan Yin is asking, are you understanding? As we end this channel today, Kuan Yin is going to ask you to find that peace. Take a moment. Listen to the birds. Everybody, for the exact 1 moment here, make no sound. Kuan Yin is asking. May you find peace in your heart as you found peace in that quiet. May you find compassion in yourself as nature finds compassion in itself. May you find abundance in yourself as the silence brings all the noise. Are you in understanding? Kuan Yin is asking. Kuan Yin loves you. Can you love yourself? Kuan Yin is asking you today to sit in your divine feminine, to see everything as the beauty that it is, to stand in the love that you are, and to allow that divine feminine to propel you into your divine masculine, where you can get off your Hillary Duff and go create your loving, living universe. Kuan Yin loves you. Releasing transmission. Ooh. Energies. Hi there. How are we? Much better. You just got to shake it out. All the energy, like right to my crown. All right. Birds singing to me now. Beautiful. Yeah, take a moment. So thank you, Kuan Yin. And how are you grounding in this weekend? Yeah, we have had a Kuan Yin channeling in gosh knows how long, if probably a couple of months. And so that was blessed. Well, when she popped up on the card there, her energy jumped right in. And remember, guys, it's not like literally Kuan. I mean, it is. It's Kuan Yin, but it's the energy of Kuan Yin flowing through my higher self. We're not like literally. So keep that in mind. It's all, everything's your higher self. There's nothing else. There you go. All right. So let's work with the Quartz de Rose. Rose quartz here. Rose quartz is the love stone. So it does two things. It brings in love if you are of love. If you are not of love, try this experiment. Go find the meanest, most hateful person you know. Tell them to carry rose quartz or toss some rose quartz in their car. You don't want to do anything energetically, though, without somebody's permission. But if they give you permission, give them some rose quartz. Ask them to carry it for a week. The most hateful, vile person you know. If we knew like a Jeffrey Dahmer type, right? We don't know any. I don't know anybody. But if you know somebody who's really hateful, really vile, really beyond narcissistic, right? That's just protecting themselves. We're talking like sociopathic, right? And find somebody, like, give them a piece of rose quartz. Watch what happens. If they're of true hate, one of three things will happen. They'll either start to mellow out, they'll get sick, or they'll lose the rose quartz. But yeah, if you give rose quartz to somebody who's not ready for rose quartz, if they're full of hate, anger, vile, vitriol energies, what have you, yeah, you get sick, you could throw up, stomach bug, like instantly headaches. So yeah, because it's going to counteract all that blockage in their energy. John, good dawning, John. Oh, John, welcome. Much love from Toronto. Love you. Welcome, brother. All right, so let's work with the rose quartz. Of course, any energetics, anywhere. This goes for your universe, everywhere, any which way, up or down. Any which way but loose, right? No, seriously, in your universe, if anybody ever, and again, it goes back to that EA video, and anybody, and we actually saw somebody who was there. I actually then saw a video months later, like 2 months later. Somebody was actually there, and somebody in that video, keep in mind, somebody actually ended up in a mental institution from what I'm about to tell you. So yeah, EA had talked about how somebody had gone off and done energetics and launched in the energetic field into a conference without saying anything. We're just started into the, didn't even say I'm going to do energetics, started throwing it out there. Well, apparently one of those people ended up in a mental institution. And yeah, because the portal was open and they got attacked, and they never closed the portal. But so yeah, so you never ever allow anybody to do energetics against you or for you without asking first. And so flee, run if they do. And of course, we will seal this up as well and lock it off. So rose quartz is the stone of love. It's also a stone of healing, so you can ground in healing and love into rose quartz. It is also the only pink stone, naturally occurring, truly pink stone. Um, and so with that, and this would be called a polished tip. This isn't a pillar. Yeah. So, all right. So with your permission and permission only, and we will do some energetics with the rose quartz and then seal this off. Then we will close out with a group hug for the weekend. And yeah. Rhodochrosite. Oh, yeah, that's true. Rhodochrosite is pink too, and that's a stone that's found in Colorado. But there, yeah. Thank you, Suzette. And I love when I'm corrected because I don't know. I don't know shiznit. And if you have that attitude, like I don't know nothing, then you're open to learn everything, right? Like my biggest motto is I don't know anything. I'm just grateful. And I say that all the time. It's like I don't know anything. I'm just grateful. But that leaves me humble to learn anything. All right. Oh well, Cabra, between the name. Care Bear, between the name and Cardinals. Hey, Michelle, my bell. All right, here we go, guys. Again, your permission. So sticking around if you want to flip the phone down or darken the screen or whatever, I'll certainly respect that. But otherwise, here we go. And we only do this out of love, so I transmit the love of the rose quartz to you. There we go. All right. And again, we still don't have music, but we're going to figure that out eventually. It's really just a matter of me dragging my laptop over here and firing it up before the show, and then we could have music. But I can't like broadcast Bluetooth music into a speaker and play it against from my current phone, from the active phone, which is weird. And really, we can't play the radio, so we'd have to find some like YouTube music channel. It's not like I can go on Spotify and just pick a song, right? All right, sub to Michelle's channel. There we go. Swap. So sub to Mo or Michelle's channel, and it's right there. All right. So in your universe for this weekend, what are you grounding into? Obviously, we use rose quartz to ground into love. What are you trying to clear or looking to clear in your universe? All right. Do. And as you see, I'm pulling away. I'm just pulling away any energy blocks that may block you here as well. And yeah, so for myself, if you look like on the back of my car around the license plate frame, it says love happens. You can go on Amazon and you can get a blank black license plate frame and I'll laser in whatever you're looking for. And they're like $15. Or they were. I don't know what they're now. So yeah, my license plate frame says love happens. Rose quartz. Mo recently posted a short on the kittens her and Hershey are caring for. There you go. So there's Mo's channel. That's the other side of Hershey. All right, we're going to pepper you guys with some love. But yeah, do check out today. Check out Teresa's channel, please. Wounds to Wisdom. It may not be your happiest, but leave a comment, please, guys. We are love. And let's show Teresa some love by piling in and cancel that. Placing a ton of loving comments underneath her video. There we go. Please do so. It's the last video. It's her live. Just go to the live. It says grief. It's 3 minutes long. Please leave a comment. I will do so myself. But let Teresa know how much we do care and we do love her. Lottie, love you. Thank you. Check out Lottie's channel as well for a piano interlude. Clear some energies here. All right, and we're clearing any blockages we may have for the weekend, anything that's going to block us from love over the weekend. And of course, keep it in mind there, you don't have to be of love. We are a duality system, and we do not get rid of our dark side. We do not get rid of standing in our frame if need be and saying what we need to say. But generally, we lead with love until otherwise needed, right? Exactly. That's the light. We lead with the love, but we gotta do what we got to do. We do what we got to do. So lead with love this weekend. Don't let anybody run you over. All right, let's seal this off here in a minute. Getting a cat thing, be careful on that. Getting a cat thing locks you in your universe. You got 12 years. You better make sure you have somewhere to live. Better make sure it's stability. So if you're getting, I see that, Lindsay, just be careful. I'm only dog sitting. I have not made that commitment. And Victor's got it right. The cat distribution system. You don't find a cat, the cat finds you. If you physically go out looking for a cat, then you've got the energy backwards. You just tell the universe, I'm ready for a cat, and then something shows up in your frame. All right, we're going to seal this off. Yeah, my mother, when I was in high school, we found the cat. All right, sealed. There we go. I close off this energy transmission. There we go. Yeah, we found the cat. It came ran under my mother's car. We had a Ford Taurus stick shift, believe it or not. And so she ran under the car, and she was pregnant, but it was because it was warm. And then we rescued her and took her inside. But the cat distribution system was working in full force when I was a freshman in high school, and we found that cat. Exactly. And so, like, if Carmen never came back and claimed her dog, then the dog distribution system would leave me with her dog. But no, she will. But that's how these things work, right? All right, guys. So thank you all. It's been an amazing week, and another. Thank you guys for sticking around, and those who are watching in the rewind or the replay as well. And I know like Neil and Shelly and all of you guys, thank you. They've sent me good dawning. So they've sent me messages that they've been watching. You know, all of you guys who are watching, but not always in the actual channel in the lives now. I appreciate that you would watch the replay or the rewind. Wow, blows my mind. I am grateful for each and every one of you. And 2 weeks, June 3rd, will be our 1 year extravaganza. So if I don't know what we're going to extravagate, but we will have an extravaganza for the 1 year. And so, yeah, otherwise, guys, grateful for each and every one of you. Live today is, we went over, so grab my sheet. It went flying that way. There we go. All right, so live today, Hershey at 5 o'clock. So Hershey, get a reading and a kitty update and hang out with Hershey. 5 p.m., these all times are Eastern. That'll be 3 o'clock my time. Care Bear will be live at the old time slot for Good Dawning at 8:30, so directly after Truth Wave. 10:30 your time, most likely. 9:30 if you're in Victorland. But 10:30 a.m., Care Bear will be live, not Memorax. Teresa, please go over to her channel, Wounds to Wisdom, and send something, even if it's just dropping a bunch of hearts underneath her grief video, please and thank you. We love you, Chris. And Teresa and Krista will be live at 10 a.m. noon. So then Truth Wave, then Care Bear, and then Krista will be live as well. Guys, I love you. Remember everything you do. Well, we got to do a close out here. We can do a close circle. Group hug. All right, guys. So let's do a group hug. Hello. Putting the cart before the horse. All right. So left arm up, right arm up. Left arm up on the shoulder to the person to your left. Right arm up to the person to the shoulder to your right. As we send our love out clockwise from our left hand. It'll spin around. come back through your right hand, come right across your heart chakra, and spin back around as we spin that love through our giant circle of love as each other here, like a football huddle, or like you see in like rugby, where we're all huddled up and running around, but we're not moving each other around like that. But yeah, so we hold each other up. We send that love and we connect our love to the greater source field. We connect our energies to the energies of everything that is on planet Earth, and we send that love, our love, as we spin it up, we connect it and send it to the greater source field. We see everybody living within the greater source field in love and peace, and we see everybody living within the greater source field with 4 walls. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should not have access to 4 walls. There's no reason why anybody should be sleeping in a tent or a hut or a mud hut or under a tree or in a notch in a tree or in a cave. Unless it's by choice, there is no reason. We have enough materials, monies, and otherwise to give everybody a 2-bedroom house, a literal 2-bedroom house that you'd see in North America with an acre of land, backyard, and the full 9 yards, furniture and all, on this planet. That's every single individual, man, woman, and child. And you could fit it all in the space of Texas and have room to spare. So we don't have a population problem. We have a density problem. Exactly. And we also have a heart problem, but that's a whole nother deal. We see each other, each and every one of us, in our homes, right? With fresh fruits and vegetables. There's no reason why on this planet 50% of all food should be thrown away. So yeah, there's no reason why anybody should be hungry when half of the food is left to rot, thrown away, expires, or what have you, or isn't even real food to begin with, right? Chemical concoctions. But either way, there's no reason why anybody on this planet should also not have fresh water. There's no reason why anybody should be hauling water from a river, a lake, or anything else to a fire made of dung, right? And then burning it for 20, 30 minutes, boiling their water, and then having to wait another hour and a half for it to cool down enough to drink it, right? No, there's no reason at all. There's a device that costs very little that's been invented. You can put it on a table, put it on the floor. It'll pull 10, as long as you have 10% humidity, it'll pull the water right out of the air, fresh, clean, and ready to drink without any of that that stuff that's supposed to keep the enamel on your teeth, right? We won't even have that on there, right? So there you go, which it doesn't keep the enamel on your teeth. It just lowers your IQ. But that's a whole nother deal. And we see that removed from the water as well, right? Exactly. And we see each and every one of us in the greater source field with love. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should be love deprived. There's 8 billion different vibrations on this planet. Some real, some not. Some we don't want to know what they are, right? But either way, there's a vibration that should match for you, and there's no reason why anybody on this planet should be loveless. It should not be, somebody should not want to have to take 5 months, 6 months to get a hug on this planet, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. We see the governments of this planet apologizing to its citizens for grifting, grafting, lying, stealing, and other crimes against humanity that we probably don't even want to discuss here on YouTube. We see the governments apologizing. We see the armies of the world putting down their weapons and going to shake hands with those they would have shot otherwise without even physically knowing them, and apologizing to them. And yeah, exactly, looking through their cell phones at pictures of their kids and whatnot and saying, dude, why would I have even conceivably killed you? You're a cool guy. And exactly, we see the governments of the world then entering into a thumb wrestling match. And the winner of the thumb wrestling match can claim that they've taken over the world or whatever they want to do or what have you. But yeah, so instead of fighting each other with weapons, we'll fight each other with the governments and a thumb wrestling match. My money's still going to be on Putin in a thumb wrestling match, and definitely not Trump. But either way, we look at it there. And then we see each and every one of us in this channel here, right? We see each and every one of us here in love and peace. We see Suzette with respite care for her mother or professional care for her mother at this point. And we see somebody, we see her car fixed and her fridge not being unplugged in the middle of the night, spoiling her food, or her mother turning off the heat so they wake up frozen to death. We see Bonnie Binsky, or no, we see Karen Suki, sorry. We see Karen Suki not driving to Estes Park, there we go, to see her doctor on the week. And we see Rick, another one, never having to see his doctor again, as his doctor can't even figure out if he had cancer or not, as he cured his own cancer there. And we see Lindsay in an amazing new financial situation with a new job, maybe even a new universe, a new place to live. We see a big shift in her universe. And anybody out there who's looking for change in your universe, looking for a shift in your universe, we see that change, be that change, and we see awesome in your universe. All right, guys, when we take our love, that love that we've connected to the greater source field, we uncouple it from ourselves and send it off and release it into the greater source field. And with that, we close out our hug. Hallelujah. So it is. And thank you all for being here. Sealed with rose quartz. All right, guys. Thank you for those who stuck around. I appreciate it. Hershey, we'll see you at 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Teresa, please leave comments under Teresa's channel. Care Bear, we'll see you in 7, 8, 9, 30. 8:30 through 9:30. So 7, 8, 9, 2.5 hours. We will see Care Bear in 2.5 hours. So there we go, guys. Actually, an hour and a half. So 7, 8:30, not 9:30. So 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. So yeah, hour and a half. My bad. 1.5 hours for Care Bear. So we will see you live and as well. And there we go, guys. Tonight is Friday, so I think Rooted Willow would be live as well at 8 o'clock, if I'm correct. I may be wrong. She shuffled her times around. Otherwise, if I've forgotten or what have you, I need to get like a calendar and I'll put it here in the schedule. And so I will do so and maybe even tape it to the table so I know. But all right, guys. Care Bear, grateful to see you live again today. Grateful that you took action and are moving forward. And you got us and all of the energies of this channel in your corner, for sure, helping you forward, right? And all of you guys, whatever you got planned, ground into this weekend, may it be of love, may it be awesome, may it be of peace, and may it be for your highest love, awesomeness, and joy, right, guys? All right, after a while, crocodile. I love it. All right, see you later, alligator. All right, guys, remember, everything you do or don't do helps create your loving, living universe. So if you are in your dark night of the soul, or if you are still clearing energies and still feeling all that old heavy energy from the past, right? As you release that to your highest self and throw it out of your body there, you instantly lose weight. An instant weight loss program. Cells break out and they vibrate faster, and you step into your light body, helping you to create your loving, living universe. All right, guys, stay awesome because you are. I love you, and I will see you all on Monday in the next. Take care, guys. Stay awesome.